Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to this special and exciting occasion, the launch of KINETIKO, the sports curriculum of Hi-Kalpaa Preschool. Today is truly a proud moment for the Hi-Kalpaa family as we introduce a program that believes in building strong bodies, confident minds and future champions. We are honored to have with us incredibly talented, the most celebrated Indian cricketer with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome on stage Yuzvendra Chahal. Let's hear a round of applause when we welcome him on stage. Welcome. I would also like to call the visionary leaders behind Hi-Kalpaa. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Ms. Shalini Sharma, CEO of Hi-Kalpaa. Let's hear a round of applause to welcome her on stage. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome the founder of Hi-Com Groups. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Mr. Vikas Sharma. Let's hear a round of applause to welcome him on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the core team of Hi-Kalpaa. May I please request COO of Hi-Kalpaa, Dr. Sheetal Jetty. Let's hear a round of applause to welcome her on stage. And I'd like to call on stage Ms. Nupur and Ms. Vidya. Can we hear a big round of applause to welcome them on stage? And this is the moment we all have been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to unveil the energy pack. Let's put our hands together for KINETIKO. Let's hear a round of applause. And this is the time to unveil. Yes. And I request all the dignitaries on stage to kindly do the unveiling of the KINETIKO, the sports curriculum of Hi-Kalpaa Preschool. Can we all hear a biggest round of applause when we unveil the KINETIKO, the sports curriculum of Hi-Kalpaa Preschool? Zordar taali to hona chahiye. Come on everyone, put your hands together. And here we are officially launching KINETIKO, the sports curriculum of Hi-Kalpaa Preschool. Now I would like to ask our CEO of Hi-Kalpaa Preschools, okay, to give a little brief on KINETIKO. What exactly is KINETIKO?
So, Sagar, to say, this journey started about 2 years back when we got associated with him. So the vision was to, inbuild curriculum with experiential learning. As we say that we are the India's first experiential learning preschool, we always say that sports is an integral part of our journey in the early years. And hence, very thoughtfully, we aligned with vision of UG. And that's how we always wanted him to be a part of our integral journey. And hence, the vision is now in a form where we have started making this into reality, where children are going to be integrally as a part of the curriculum learning sports. And of course, with a lot of guidance from UG, we are going to be excelling in this field and truly giving this a pathway for children from the early years itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. As you rightly said, we are the best in the industry who can be associated with Hi-Kalpaa. UG bhai, what's your take on KINETIKO? How important you think the sports education, the sports curriculum is necessary to be included in preschools?
I think it's very important, especially from the child age, and we started that KINETIKO thing about age of 2 to 6. And when you're a kid, you will see the kids always playing something like at home, whenever they go, either some neighbor house or something. And tab se it's very necessary because they don't know what to do, like when they became like 10, 12. So there's a memories, it's very important. वो starting में खेले, enjoy करे उस life को, क्योंकि when you grow up like 30, 35, वो memories नहीं रहती. So might be because of this, like they will shoot some videos of the kids and all what they're doing, and it's good for when they grow up, when see this type of videos and all, so they remember their memories and might be they more into on sports. Yeah.
So जब आप छोटे बच्चे थे, okay, क्या आप sports में इतना involved थे? Like I'm saying about those early ages. तो आपका बचपना कैसा था when it comes to sports?
बचपन में तो I used to play chess a lot, so I travel.
Exactly.
Like when I was 6, 7, at the time I love to go to the ground with my seniors, and that time I don't know I'm gonna play cricket,
Yes.
and because of I don't want to go to the best society from outside, like so my dad teach me to play chess, and I started that time, and I played chess for like 5 years, and then cricket I think is in my blood. So so when age of 5, 6, you're going with the seniors morning 5 o'clock
Okay.
in the ground. So that memory I remember through my seniors when they told me whenever I met them,
Okay.
and I enjoyed a lot. Like I have a couple of memories going the cross countries with the seniors. वापिस आ रहे हैं गधे के ऊपर बैठ के आ रहा हूँ मैं. Yeah, so this type of kind of memories you always remember. So I really enjoyed that.
I think हम सभी को ना these are the memories we cherish always for the lifetime, right? Okay. But thank you so much for being here and being such an inspiration to all our young generation out here. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.